Okay. So we have now a fundamental triangle for the points x1, y1, and x1. Well, I'm going to choose left to right, as I pretty much always will. Some people chose right to left, and that'd be okay. You get the same result. Okay? So this is x1, y1. Probably should have written it bigger because some of the people in back didn't see the subscript 1. It was easy to mistake that with just a lot of commas or something. Okay? Not a big deal though, but make sure you've got that right. Okay, so what's the run? Well, you're going from x coordinate. This coordinate is x1. This coordinate is x. This coordinate is y. This coordinate is y1, right? So you're going from x1 to x. So you subtract x1 from x. And we talked a lot about why that's the case. If you go from milepost 30 to milepost 20, you went negative 10 miles according to the milepost, right? Get that by subtracting where you ended up with, or where you started with from where you ended up with. It's always where you end up minus where you start. It can be confusing, you want to get that straight. And the rise is where you end up, which is y, minus where you started, which is y1. So the slope is y minus y1 over x minus x1. So if the slope is m, then y minus y1 over x minus x1 equals m, right? I'm not going to write out all the details of the algebra now, but you multiply both sides by x minus x1 as you always do if you got a denominator, right? Then you add y1 and you get this, okay? The important equation is this, because this just says slope equals slope, right? So you're going to see this equation in some guise or another, maybe in some rearrangement. There it is, okay? So if you know the slope and the y-intercept, you just do. Okay, this is your 2, 5 is your x1, y1, here's your xy, right? So it's y minus y1, which is y minus 5, over x minus x1, which is x minus 2, equals slope, which is 2/3, and right there is the equation, which you can then solve for y. There's some steps in solving it for y, but do that. Keep noticing my mask keeps wanting to slip down to the tip of my nose, okay? So everybody check, make sure your mask is about halfway between the tip of your nose and your eyes, okay? And if you see mine slipping down, just say, hey, you, okay? It's fine, I want to be reminded. sometimes, you know, I'll leave lunch after my last class, or I'll do a video up here without the mask. And I'll forget that I don't have the mask and I'll walk out in the hall, okay? It's possible to do that. Now, usually I realize by the time I take 2 or 3 steps, we got to set an example, right? Okay, so, okay, very good. Now,